Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. Root Beer here, looking at question number 4 on our 2016 Grade 7 Gauss. Which of these fractions is larger than 1/2? So we've got 2/5, 3/7, 4/7, 3/8, 4/9. Well, how in the heck can I tell if a fraction is larger than another one? What could we do? Well, there's a couple things we can do. If we've got a calculator handy, we can actually just ask the calculator, what's 2 divided by 5? And you'll see that that's 0.4, and 1 divided by 2 is 0.5, and you'll actually be able to visually compare various decimal places, and you'd be able to rule numbers out. So that'd be fine. Work each of these out. I would be a little hesitant to work them out by hand, because 3/7 is going to have endless number of digits. They'll repeat after a while, but still endless number of digits. But that's one way we could do it. Here's sort of a fraction-based way we could do it. We could, for example, if I wanted to compare 1/2 and 3/7, I could get a common denominator. Okay, do that. So to get a common denominator, just multiply the bases. So 1/2 would turn into 7/14. Just multiply the top and the bottom by the bottom number over here. Doing the same thing to 3/7, I can multiply top and bottom by 2. Okay? And now that they have a common denominator, it's very easy to compare fractions. 7 is greater than 6. Well, then that means that 1/2 is greater than 3/7. Well, that's not what we wanted. Okay? So we could try that again with 4/7, or 4/9, or 3/8. So that's a perfectly fine way to do things as well. Another thing you could do is you could sort of guess, and you could say, well, 1/2, is that less than 3/8? And the nice thing about fractions, if you've got an inequality like this and you multiply both sides, then you're still going to get the same inequality holds true. So if I multiply both sides by 8, I get 1/2 times 8 is 4, and 3 over here, well, 4 isn't less than 3. This is wrong, which means we started with something wrong. So you have a lot of different options to play around with. Okay? I think probably the easiest for me, and the one that I'm just going to do quickly, is to get common denominators when I'm comparing each of these. So 1/2 being compared to 2/5. I'll turn those into 5/10 and 4/10. Well, 1/2 is still bigger. How about 1/2 and 3/7? Well, I just did that one. We have 7/14, and that ends up being greater than 6/14, so unfortunately 1/2 is bigger than 3/7. How about 1/2 and 4/7? Well, multiply by 7 on top and bottom for the 1/2. Take the bottom of 2 and multiply it by on top and bottom for 4/7, and you'll get 8/14. You know what? That works. So I have found the fraction that's greater than 1/2. Really quickly, I'm just going to finish these ones off, but we should know the answers already. Multiply top and bottom by 8, you'll get 8/16 and 6/16. And I guess we can put the 4/9 over here. So I can multiply top and bottom by 9, multiply top and bottom by 8, or not 8, 2, and you can see that still 1/2 is bigger. Another thing you could do is say, well, which of the numbers on top is over 1/2 of the number? So 4 is not bigger than 1/2 of 9. 3 is not bigger. 1/2 of 8 is 4. 3 is not bigger than 4. 1/2 of 7 is about 3.5. 4 is bigger than that. Right? 3 is less than 3.5. 1/2 of 5 is about 2.5. And you could rule them out that way as well. Oops. Crossed out C. C is our answer. 4/7 is bigger than 1/2. So you could drop them down with decimal places. If you had a calculator, you wanted to do some long division, that would be fine. Or you can do common denominators, compare them that way. Or you can just try and reason it out for yourself. But there we go, and C is going to be our answer to question number 4. I will see you later for question number 5. Everyone likes a good pun. I'll show myself out.